Belinda and HarperAudio Australia presents this unabridged recording of The Revisionists, written by Michelle Johnston and read by Kate Cole. Dedicated to the memories of Anna Politkovskaya and Marie Colvin, and all the fearless conflict correspondents who paid the ultimate price, seeking the truth and giving it a voice. The Revisionists is built on the foundations of truth. The bricks and mortar of the story are, however, fiction. Kumstutul, the village in which much of the Dagestani action takes place, is invention, as are the events in the book preceding the 1999 invasion of Dagestan, despite their parallels to factual history. Similarly, although the book has taken inspiration from some of the most courageous female conflict correspondents the world has seen, the characters in The Revisionists are made up. Makhachkala, the capital of Dagestan, is pronounced Ma-kach-ka-la. The truth is always an abyss. Franz Kafka. Time rumbles. It's a low growl between the shoulder blades, in the bones, deep in the chest. Time rumbles like ocean currents, like drowning stars. It's the sound of a rough wind at dawn, of the trudge of the displaced through the dark. Empires topple, crumbling as they fall. East, west, it doesn't matter. The rubble rolls across borders in heavy, spreading clouds. It twists into generational DNA and smears the history books with its grime. It remains. Glaciers appear, glaciers recede. They leave behind the grey crunch of shale and moraine, a grind underfoot that sounds like it might last forever. It won't. Some countries rumble more than others. History shakes them, slow and sustained, as they were grieved by the choices of men. See here, Mother Caucasus. Revolutions of revolution, mothers with no sons, the grumble of war with no end. People, too. Some people rumble and they cannot hear their own sound. Angela Hollis, unpublished. New York City, 2023. 20 minutes until Christine Campbell's triumph and her apartment is a mood. The television throws flickering shapes onto the wall and a plate of sushi is growing warm on the kitchen bench. It seems the sushi rolls, all vegetarian at her friend Marta's request and pre-ordered a week ago from Tokugawa. They don't do food, they do art, Marta said. Will go uneaten. Marta is a no-show. Christine holds a glass of red in her hand. She'd been saving the bottle, a 2014 Chassagnac Montrachet, for such an occasion, but she botched the opening and now there are fragments of cork beetling around in the wine, which she must pick out with her fingers. She walks to the window and touches her free hand to the pane. From here the lights of Manhattan are a grubby galaxy. The moon is nowhere to be seen. All that money and she rarely gets to glimpse the mother light. 18 floors below are avenues teeming with traffic and irritation. New York has never cared for her. She admits she hasn't done much to assist it, but the 21st century has been difficult. It has felt like one betrayal after another, and that's not just for Christine. They were all promised so much, weren't they? And now they inhabit a state of affairs nobody is really able to identify. The apartment featured a few years ago in Manhattan Envy, a glossy subsidiary of Condé Nast that only people who already own city apartments read, is ugly, the sort of unsightliness that requires hedge fund money to procure. It has a suffocating quality the magazine described as chicly hermetic. Now her husband Laurie is gone, she should sell it and go live somewhere she likes. Christine's phone pings. She'd texted a handful of friends to remind them that the documentary would be on, and perhaps one of them is turning on their TV and wants to know the channel, but the message is a crime alert from Brooklyn, an entire world away. She considers retrieving the phone.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?